Take a deep breath and join me for tonight's calming tale. Buttercup and Bluebonnet, a tale of unity. This story is about Buttercup and Bluebonnet, who create a festival celebrating unity in their enchanted grove. In the gentle countryside where tall grass swayed with the whisper of the wind, there lived a girl named Buttercup and her best friend, a fluffy rabbit named Bluebonnet. Buttercup had golden hair that shimmered under the sun, while Bluebonnet had fur as soft as a cloud. They were inseparable, spending their days exploring the lush meadows and fragrant flower fields that stretched far into the horizon. One warm afternoon, while the sun painted the sky with hues of orange and violet, Buttercup and Bluebonnet found a hidden grove. Its entrance was concealed by hanging willow branches that danced in the breeze. Within the grove, light filtered through the leaves in speckled patterns, creating a haven of tranquility. As Buttercup and Bluebonnet ventured further, they discovered an old tree at the center, its bark textured with stories of ages past. Curious carvings adorned its surface, telling tales of unity and harmony between creatures of the earth. Inspired, Buttercup envisioned a grand festival celebrating unity, inviting not only all the inhabitants of the land but also new friends from beyond the grove. Together with Bluebonnet, she began preparations. They colored banners with wildflowers, baked sweet treats, and crafted musical instruments from twigs and reeds. Word of the festival spread quickly. Buttercup's neighbors, the merry squirrels, and wise owls, all gathered with enthusiasm, each bringing their flair to the celebration. As twilight descended, the grove was alight with laughter and joy. Buttercup and Bluebonnet watched as animals that had once been strangers joined hands, their hearts pulsating with camaraderie. Music filled the air, harmonies blending with the rustling leaves, creating melodies as old as time itself. Buttercup knew this was just the beginning. The essence of unity continued to ripple like the pond's surface when touched by a falling leaf. Once more, Buttercup whispered to Bluebonnet, "We've created something beautiful." Bluebonnet, with eyes gleaming like starlight, nodded in agreement. Together, they had sown seeds of friendship that would prosper through seasons, through trials, and thrive under the canopy of shared dreams. As the night sky blanketed the grove, Buttercup and Bluebonnet lay side by side upon the earth, gazing up at the stars. They understood that the universe, in its vastness, held a million more stories of unity waiting to unfold. The tale of Buttercup and Bluebonnet became a cherished memory, a reminder that even in the smallest corners of the world, unity could bloom brightly. Here, on is another comforting story for you. Voila! And the Cloud Guardian, a tale of unity. This story is about Sakura and Tansy uniting to soothe a storm, demonstrating the power of unity and harmony. High above the bustling town of Utsukushi, the skies housed a mystical realm where the Cloud Guardians soar, watching over the earth below. Tansy, a young cloud guardian with shimmering wings and a heart as pure as the morning dew, loved his role dearly, observing the world from above like a benevolent sentinel. The kind-hearted young woman, with eyes that mirrored the color of twilight, always watched the clouds with fascination, feeling an unspoken connection to the soft whispers of the sky. Their worlds were separate, yet they had a bond older than time itself. One day, the town was suddenly struck by a formidable storm, dark clouds rolling in with a ferocity that made the people fearful. Tansy felt the disturbance, sensing that something was amiss far beyond the normal workings of nature. He descended from his ethereal abode to find the earth in distress, the wind howling like a forlorn wail. Tahua, who was tending to her garden, despite the gale, noticed Tansy through the tempest, his presence a beacon amidst the chaos. Instinctively, she reached out to him, her fingers cutting for the gloomy air with determination. In a moment of clarity, Tansy and Sakura's met, a silent agreement forming between them. They understood that unity was their only hope to quell the storm. Tansy summoned the other cloud guardians, and together with Sakura's unwavering spirit guiding them, they formed a luminous shield above the town. The storm's rage began to subside, the malicious clouds dissolving into gentle rain, nourishing the earth with its life-giving waters. The dawn of serenity broke through, painting the skies in hues of gold and pink, a testament to the harmony they achieved together. The townsfolk emerged to witness what seemed like a miracle, their hearts filled with renewed hope and wonder. As Sakura and Tansy stood side by side, their worlds, once divided now intertwined. They understood that true strength lay in unity, in the harmonious blending of different energies and souls. The bond they forged resonated within the hearts of all who saw them, reminding everyone that even amidst life's tempests, unity could transform turmoil into tranquility. Another story awaits to soothe your heart. Vinta and Silverbell's Journey of Kindness. This story is about Vinta and Silverbell, spreading kindness throughout their village, transforming it into a place of joy and hope. Once upon a time, in a small village hidden among the gentle rolling hills and lush forests, there lived a young blind Ventator, always sparkling with the and it is so little on the lychee to reciprocity hearts the and kindness. Hendik several ominous the tea in kindest thinte, will it sparkle with some point. As the dishes slight sight in sliding the feasting to waste the is what slowly when sleeping white hair, the ways at Frame Pot's cottage, the grumpy shoemaker who had lost his smile many moons ago. Avinka suggested they plant a garden with beautiful blooms to cheer up Mr. Potts, and Silverbell sprinkled a bit of pixie dust to help them grow overnight. The next morning Mr. Potts found a riot of colors blooming outside his window, awakening a smile on his face. They then visited the baker, Mrs. Cherry Crumble, who had been too sad to bake her famous apple pies. A solo danced through her kitchen, leaving trails of glitter, and Vinga encouraged her to bake by sharing a new recipe for cinnamon apple pie. With joy returning to Mrs. Great-Rat Crumble's heart, the aroma of warm pies filled the village once more. As the days went on, Vinka and Silverbell spread where they went. Soon was sold on flyers in Vinhas where kindness falls into treasured memories. So what's that way heaves in sauce, like winners living behind the spikes, grateful for call first and waiting and splits the mood with supposed kites in the weasel hearts, put to global wise olive wisdom the both sides. Another soothing tale is ready to be told. Muck and Violet's Journey of Unity. His story is about Muck and Violet, who discover the power of unity, hope, and friendship as Violet transforms into a butterfly. In the quiet village nestled between whispering woods and murmuring brooks, lived a young boy named Muck, with curious eyes and a kind heart. Muck had a profound love for nature, and spent his days exploring meadows and hills, befriending every creature along the way. One sunny afternoon, while wandering through the vibrant fields, Muck stumbled upon a caterpillar named Violet, munching away on a tender leaf. Violet was no ordinary caterpillar. She wore shades of purple that shimmered like a dazzling jewel in the sunlight. "Hello there," Muck greeted cheerfully, bending down to meet Violet at eye level. Violet looked up, her tiny antennae twirling with intrigue. "You are different," said Muck with admiration. Violet explained how she felt small and slow, unlike the other creatures around her, longing to grow wings and fly. Muck, touched by Violet's dreams, promised to help her. Each day Muck and Violet spent tranquil afternoons together, caught the mud plants. They made leaf mats, mocking paths lined with flowers and discussing stories of faraway lands. As time passed, Uck's encouragement filled Violet with hope, realizing that even a caterpillar had the strength to dream. Their friendship flourished as they talked about the seasons, imagining journeys they would one day embark on. One fateful day, as autumn began painting the trees with golden hues, Violet felt a tingling sensation and knew it was time to transform. Muck stood by Violet as she enveloped herself in a delicate cocoon. Every day, he visited Violet, whispering that her dreams were just a flutter away. Weeks passed, and on a crisp morning, Muck witnessed Violet emerging as a magnificent butterfly, her wings shimmering purple now enveloped in vibrant patterns of lavender and indigo. "He did it," Muck exclaimed with joy, watching Violet flutter for the first time. Their eyes met, and in her transformation, Violet realized that unity of patience, hope and friendship held the power to make dreams come true. Violet thanked Ma, who realized that the beauty of unity lay not only in togetherness, but in the ability to help others find their wings. Together, Muck and Violet explored new wonders, flying over villages and fields, sharing stories and dreams of unity with everyone they met. Until next time, may your night be calm and kind.